mean, where's the store? We'll probably unpause. That's a little more. I don't think anything's gonna happen in the game, so I just remember to do it before I finish the thing. There you go. Alerts are free. Should have done it when I got to the big area. Some spiders.
I keep telling you, it's just a flower wagon!
This is how you guys score points when I pause the alert. People are shocked to discover how I have pleased her, but I love the greatest hits. That joke's so good because there was a time when people called them records. You know why that joke is not relevant? Because people call it vinyls now. They don't call them records. So yeah. Go slow. Wait, a new enemy! That's it, we got a new enemy! We got a Weaver. Or basically a Wyvern.
Flames to me!
Flames to me! It's so hard to settle sometimes. Did she just shield me? Actual poggers. She never did that move before though. Did she level up this ability or something? Is that what happened? I mean, I didn't even understand it. I like it.
Not this time.
Oh, I just realised I've been collecting stuff like gear and I didn't not once checked if I got anything worthy of my time. Increases aerial combo damage by 8. Potions? Bro, the potions barely heal as they are. I mean, this is still pretty good. I was one of these.
Same as the one back at the hideaway.
Hideaway.
Doesn't seem to be working though.
Ow. Don't even work, bro. I wonder why it's there.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours.
Get your own.
Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we
Didn't
might
turn up to
swoop
say
in
anything.
and slaughter a lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey, but it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Alright.
I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
I
talking
wager
about.
The greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
Did he say bait? Get
When
fishing.
you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name
You know,
is.
I just realised
You
this
wanna
game
know
has
if it's
no
safe to come across.
fishing in it
Right.
yet.
Off you go then.
Why miss out the one good thing in Final Fantasy 15? How could you not add the fishing in, you know? Right, well, in that case... Okay, go. Just check out this whole area. Oh, there's a troll. Get it? There's a troll. Huh. No other enemies there. Oh. Oh, it's a minotaur.
A little help!
I'm actually trolling it. Charge! Charge at me! How about you? I mean, he charged at me. Man, I really messed up my timing, huh?
Not this time.
Right.
My wounds, boy! Can't take much more of this. Not this time.
You know, to keep to attack while I'm doing that, while I staggered him. There it is. You guys, like, go kill these walls while there's a massive minotaur down there that needs to be dealt with. Another one. It's nice you don't have to manually aim this magic.
That's enough. It's over.
Oh.
But at least we won.
Wake wins.
I wonder if there's a way to an ability can make some things charge quicker. Garuda's good for knocking down the stagger mob as well. Science is telling abilities is no good. Shooting at the magic without charging it is absolutely like... If you just shoot it like that, it's so weak, it's unreal. Charging it is absolutely the way to play the game. Inaccessible. The scarecrow's over there. What do you mean? We can jump that. We can walk on the planks. Definitely go that way. You're right there. You're right there. What are you up to? What's she up to? You want the plank? Another broken bridge, yeah. I wonder if they call this one a corridor simulator as well. Wow, it can only go one place where the game tells you. Linear gameplay so fast. Literally corridors everywhere. Anyone who dislikes 13 should dislike this game, in theory, if they're gonna call it linear corridor. No, I'm just making a meme because that's what 13 gets all the time. I'm sure there are people complaining about something in this game. Like, for example, we were talking about the there's the easy mode items, the accessories that obviously I'm not using, but the things that like where you can just push one. Where are they? The tiny things, the thing where you can push one button and it does all the combos and stuff for you, and story mode, so the game is not even like remotely challenging. People are trying to make out. I've gone online, I guess for clout, to make out that there's no mechanics in the game. You just press square to win the whole game. The people that haven't played the game yet and people are actually believing it. And then making that is just false information getting out there. I put a video on the Final Fantasy 16 part of the Discord if you want to check it out. It's actually like why you do that. Why people have like no life to do that kind of thing. Like, come on, just enjoy the game. Why spoil it? Are you going to see there's too many cutscenes? That's an interesting opinion. Now, if you change that word cutscenes to mini tutorials, I'd agree. The constant pop-ups frustrate me. And if you game over for whatever reason, the potions refilling annoy me. And this stuff being here even for normal mode annoys me, the timely stuff. But yeah, apart from that, everything else has been pretty solid. Now, if the potions refilled on story mode, like easy mode, that's fine. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I would agree with that. That's a good idea, good concept. Not for normal. Yeah. Considering I buy potions, it makes the whole thing futile. It annoys me. It really does. Like, if I retry, If I retry the fight, I want to go in with still no potions. If it's a story mode feature, like when you go in easy mode and you build your potion, yeah, that's fine. There's people who play that mode who don't want a difficult time. I get that.
Gotta find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Yeah, they're definitely planned it. I don't think the game's difficult anyway, to be honest with you. It's more fun, but I've not come across anything that's killed me yet. Like the thing that I died to was
stuck on the far side of that bridge
bad
for bloody ages.
gameplay for me.
You make sure to let them know once it's safe to cross.
I did that. What do you mean? Oh, we've got to go. Unironically, as I died, I was saying that I never find any potions. I begrudge buying them because the moment I buy them, I'm gonna find them on the floor. Like said, you know those blue little items I pick up? They're randomized. So all the items on the floor, probably apart from the first one that's scripted to be 2 gil, are randomized items for the area that you're in. They're like crafting materials, potions, or bits of gil, because I keep getting different ones, because they respawn as well. They're not the same item each time either. But the actual chests are one time only. Which is why they're like 2 or 4 gil and stuff like that. I don't know how often they respawn though, based off how the monsters respawn. I've noticed once a monster respawns and it does that. But they're like temporary items. It's like, you're probably thinking of the remake. In the remake, there's these breakable boxes everywhere, like the crates, and they got like randomized anything, like Mako shards or bits of gil or stuff, or like potions and stuff in it. That's one example I can think of. You see the rats? Rat jams in here. These here are one time only. You can see because it's obviously a new opening. Oh, but this bridge we can walk over. Right? Immersion ruins. The Broken Hill.
You, Bryce?
The OST's great. I love the
What's
OST.
it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe it.
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves. I mean...
Single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't...
They have abilities. How do these...
You wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Well, I'm rolling in the guild now. Look at this. 1,000 for 15,000. We're rolling. For the peace of the... Oh, no, wait, go on. Yeah, well, they think we're like slaves because of the branded. They just... It's a century... It's this thing's been around for centuries. It's just the way they are, their lives are. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I know exactly what you mean. I'll be the same. Excuse me?
Very well.
Pull off! Man, that's a shame you can't do that. Wait, did I wake up more beasts? Pressure down in? Apparently I set everybody up. Oh, down with the antelope! Big chunks of wire. How close am I to the red mark? Oh, there's a bit down here before I go towards the red mark. Yeah, Jill's been in the party for a while yet. I think you've been here while Jill's been in the party. I guess you were working. Yeah, Jill's been in the party for a while. She was there when we found out about the people getting petrified. Yeah, she woke up. She's with us now.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Murdoch was crazy. I hope you're getting a chance to join us.
Drink up now, my darling.
He's a scarecrow. Did you hear about the scarecrow? They say he was outstanding in his field. It's a classic. Come on, it's a classic. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Please. Some of the music has Kingdom Hearts vibes. I don't think Yoko Shinamura has anything to do with this. I haven't looked at who did the music composition yet for this game. I tend to not spoil myself until I finish the game on purpose. Most of the time. I think the music for this game is done by the Final Fantasy XIV composer, actually. I think I knew about this early. I think it's the same person who did Final Fantasy XIV. And I've heard the soundtrack from that solid. We've all heard the Garuda fight theme from 14, right? So. How about you? I absolutely love doing that. clobbered me. Hurry! Finish him!
I'm glad you're here. A little help. Over here. Not this time.
Well, there was that Garuda one when we fought Garuda in Final Fantasy 15. That's in 14 itself. So. Yeah.
Who's that?
Final Fantasy generally got amazing soundtracks, to be fair. Every mainline game has a good soundtrack. One of the things that I kept praising 15 for, remember?
Get him, boy.
Best rest.
Can you get it together, bro?
Not this time. It's over.
Losing to a wyvern. Ah, take in the view. I'm surprised I haven't seen photo mode on this game, to be honest with you. Mia. Right, okay. I wonder what that's at the top left hand corner. Ah. What's that above the levels mean on the HUD display? Is there a way to look up? There isn't. How odd. Probably thinking to me, oh, we're just making the game easy for you. Right. Story marker. So I'm just going to pause the alerts in case something happens. Didn't save. Never learn. There are many
Quiet.
people around these parts.
Isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Ain't no way she recognized him.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
A friend.
The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Oh man, I could really feel it from her
It's good to
voice.
see you too, Lady Hannah.
That's how good her voice acting is. Like, watching her world get purged. To see them two must feel safe.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Really felt the emotion that was in there.
We should be delighted.
Where's? Okay, one sec. This is the bit where they don't tell you where the house is. You know. Okay. I hear
And you
tea.
have been
I hear
wandering the
tea.
world ever since.
Speaking of tea.
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
Oh, she's still around then.
Or
Oh,
should I say, Her Imperial Majesty.
the mother.
Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Interesting.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me.
Oh,
I
don't
didn't mean
worry.
to,
We're all on the same team.
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
He's gone.
You haven't heard then.
Oh, he was
Rodney
there.
passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
There it is. Yeah, he burned into cinders.
I'm sorry.
Clive,
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll.
So yeah, that's the wife of the guy who trained us at the very beginning of the game. Now it all comes together full circle.
I insist you rest. We can talk
And he
later.
still thinks he killed everyone. I don't think he did, but in his mind, he's eye for it and he's killed everybody, including Joshua. But we've seen that Joshua's alive, so. Well, kind of. But not through Clive's eyes.
are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
She's like, I kind of want to
Lady
sleep
Hannah
inside.
said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing.
There's the red star thing.
13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others,
Then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
That day in Dalmacia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Oh, I bet he does.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Talk about ruining the moment. Thanks, Sony.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
What, jump? Oh, God. Right.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Come on, she was
Good
literally...
night, Clive.
Oh, God.
Sleep
Oh.
well.
It went absolute anime moment there. Come on, dude. There's nothing confusing about that.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, we changed clothes!
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often...
Finally!
He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for
Sick.
years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
He says he's
Not
walking
at
my...
all.
Oh, no.
It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
He might feel more like himself a
Thank
bit
you,
now.
Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have
I
been
kind
for
of
a
get it.
short
Hold on,
while,
I'll talk in a minute.
but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
I love the guitar piece.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Look at my sword, by the
Let's
way.
go.
Right. So, that was a really cool scene. I will say I don't know why he didn't just kiss her there. And the reason why I'm saying that is that the whole emotional moment between them two, they both were at a low point. That was kind of like the conversation before was setting it up. Like, for them two to kiss there. Maybe she's had feelings from like since little. He's stopped being Clive for 13 years. So to her, she's always been Clive. So maybe that's why. And he doesn't know what to do with any of this feelings yet because he's only just starting to remember who he is. Maybe him wearing his own clothes is that being turned around. That's just a thought. Yeah, he kind of missed the mark. I will be honest. It becomes... Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Just look at her.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago.
The whole
Have
moment,
care out there.
the whole moment
Both of
meeting Hannah here was really cool though. So this is obviously Murdoch's wife, who was a really cool character who got burned to fire like earlier on at Phoenix Gate. And her reaction to seeing Clive and Jill, it was like years of baggage and emotions welled up. She probably had like Anna here's probably had the brave face on every single day, and she saw something to make her feel like release of it, you know. So that was really cool scene. I really enjoyed that moment. A lot of people probably won't really enjoy that, but I thought it was a really cool moment. Lord Murdoch, Lord Crispy. How can you put a line like that and then put Sag at the end? You know, right, we've got the Invictus. What a new sword. One of a set of 7 swords that has been forged in the flames of Mount Rustinus. Invictus have been passed down through the generations of the Archduke family. So this is his dad's sword, apparently. How does she get it? Archduke Elduin, presented by Invictus Rodney Murdoch on the day. Oh, Archduke Elwyn prevented the. So this was Murdoch's weapon. Lord Commander. It's just completely unequipped. Okay, it's like all better. It's significantly better. So the game power. Let's see something you Crystal Legends, and then you got this here as well. So the game is giving you a power boost, which means something big's about to occur, I imagine. Can't believe past with feel like that. It'll happen, don't worry. He'll realise it. They'll have the happy ever after. Is what I would say if this game weren't Game of Thrones or Final Fantasy, you know, the Game of Thrones or Final Fantasy games. Watch them kill her. Oh, they changed his sprite. Look at the difference on his sprite now. So that's him in his old clothes. And that's him in his new clothes. They even changed the sprites. The detail is amazing in this game. Yeah, him before they kill her. And he's like, no, I had the opportunity. Another scarecrow. Hey, did you hear about... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it all to you. Something about fields and outstanding, etc. This guitar piece is so good. Shooby dooby doo. Right, let's check out the rest of town, alright? Since she walked me through the entire town without me checking it out. Probably nothing here, right?
Wonder if Martha could spare us a few bushels.
Oh, Phoenix King.
Not bad at all.
He definitely looks better. I'm glad he's out of his stupid Imperial armor now. Now it feels like more of a main character. Does that make sense? Right. We got our end game clothing kind of thing now.
Harvest's down again this year. Bloody blight.
The sword looks cool as well.
This harvest will see us through winter. Maybe.
You guys, all these people complaining about the harvest and we won't get through winter, and here's me just looting all their treasure chests. Classic Final Fantasy.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you?
Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And all that time, no one's ever been inside.
Elegant?
Mysterious, eh?
That is mysterious.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
I guess that's the name of the song.
Here you are. Yeah. Safe travels.
Just start breaking their pots, I think. I'm annoyed at Clyde. Come on.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
By the flames.
Mistaken.
Yes, as he's walking around in his father's
You
garb.
can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
You're Irish. Thank you for the 18 months, man.
bearers.
Appreciate you.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastport.
Master Mayor.
I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since
Here's the
Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not
GPU,
least for the
right? Nice.
bearers who once served
I've managed to
her
get things sorted.
noble families. When the Iron Blood sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbrec. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I
Guess
would
we're
be
not moving
most
forward.
grateful.
Back in the day. Back in my day.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
She's determined.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if
Market
Archduke
Street.
Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took
Survived
over, though.
fire.
Oh, the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today.
All days.
He's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feast.
Of all days that this guy's not here, the one day we're here.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens
Classic.
at Rosalith Castle.
Go find
back in
this
the day.
guy.
Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Can you imagine?
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo.
Oh, here we
Young
go.
Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing,
Young Patrick.
so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with
Eon,
him.
ear, ear.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Back to the stables. Back to the lab. Trouble you.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears.
Of course he does.
He's not in his usual spot
Only
by the
because
well, nor
the
anywhere
plot's
else in the
brought us to
village.
this point.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before,
Oh,
but you
just
seem to know the place better than I do myself.
just 5 head movement. Wow. I grew up in that castle, actually.
So that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on bound to help me find him.
Right.
He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Right, get to try new stuff out.
Drink up now, my...
Still no sign. Did he have strayed even further?
Let him corn. She's letting... Corn. I'm ready.
Look, there's someone over there.
In before we get attacked.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Here it comes.
Company.
Buzz. Hey,
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
They need to die. This was it. Their go-to was, here's some new buzzers. Hey guys, do you like jazz? Just asking for a friend.
Finished!
Meanwhile, that old man's sat there praying over a cliff. Good miss. It was a random set of enemies that hit me all at once. I've got to. My brain went to silk song for me. Well, there still says still silk.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
What is that?
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
Oh, he's
It's nothing, Your Grace.
playing the part.
I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Funny he says that. Probably going to happen. I liked the understanding between Jill and Clive there, but that clue, that clue Clive picks up on from Jill, but the one in the night before, he doesn't pick up on that.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved.
Final Fantasy.
We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them.
Well, good thing the plot device, the plot is moving us here, so
really
a miracle's
bad?
about to happen.
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady.
Back anon.
I wish you a safe journey.
Anonymous. Anonymous. Cool. I feel like they kind of just... I feel like that's the first time in the game they kind of dragged a bit of story. I don't know. I feel like that story part was just out of place because it wasn't really story. You were just looking for an old man, and it kind of... The mayor meeting was fine, but the rest of it didn't really... I don't know. I don't really see why it was added to the story. But I don't think it added any plot to the story whatsoever. The mayor pit was fine, but the old man, the cook, and all that, I just don't understand the necessity behind all that. Content stalling, maybe? Who knows, am I right? The dim.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing.
There's another whole area? Alright.
Light is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants. No animals. No life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
I bet there is monsters in there. Okay. I think we'll leave that there today. We'll pick this up tomorrow, and I'm sure the plot will move on 1,000 miles per hour again tomorrow. But yeah, so far, it was more of a chilled session straight up this part. Actually, not true. We did have some crazy fight with the Ifrit fight with Benedicta. Wow, a lot happened actually when you think about it, and they were really cool. Joshua revealed himself to, well, the game to the player, at the very least. These two. It was nice. Jules woke up and she joined the party. It was an almost moment that Clive didn't pick up on because classic Clive. But he's now changed outfits. He's like, and that we met like Hannah, and there was like that bit of the next time we're going to be going back at Dragon's Gate, and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be kind of crazy. We go back to their hometown, so that should be interesting. Yeah, see you on the next one.